2020 Toyota Corolla is not just a makeup. It's not just all new, it's sophisticated and completely redesigned. Let's start with the basics. You have to pick 7 different trim options. And guess what? They still left the manual. That's where you start scratching your head like, Toyota does something for automotive enthusiasts who want to drive stick shift. But they didn't stop there. In 2018 they showed the wagon version, and besides wagon they decided, okay, why don't we do the hybrid? Let's talk about how it looks. Yeah, grille gets bigger and bigger every single day. That's not a news anymore. But despite the fact the grille gets bigger, it's got LEDs, it's got new fascia, and it looks good. This XSE trim, this XS, you get the idea. Toyota, you see why it's confusing to do such a complicated name? Okay, let's call it Toyota XYZ. But that's not as important, that this is an entry-level Toyota and we like it. I got a lot to talk today. Same as Camry review that we did a year ago. You didn't expect it, but they delivered. And I've got a lot to show you today. My name is Dennis. This is For Life Test Drive. Shall we? I'm shocked that Toyota decided to make better driving cars around the lineup. Right off the bat you can tell that the suspension is more stiff and this car handles the corners way better than it used to. So before you go and pick your Corolla, make sure to drive XSE because I'm confident it will be totally different from all other trims. The new Corolla got a way better software in this CVT transmission and it feels like a normal 6-8-speed automatic. Under the hood 2-liter 4-cylinder, 169 horsepower, and man, it feels alive! Great throttle response, really easily gets motivated, and what's more interesting, the hybrid version weighs 300 less. Weird, right? Finally, you get Apple CarPlay. Woo! What about Android Auto?
What did you say?
Great stereo though. This is an entry-level car. I wouldn't even bother to get a GBL. This one is definitely on the firmer side in terms of the suspension set, and it feels more driver-friendly. Going through the curve and you get this proper response. What's going on with your front wheels, how it turns. It feels alive! If you wouldn't read the specs, you will probably won't be able to tell this is a CVT, and after driving it for a week, it's a pleasant surprise to see 33 miles per gallon average on the dash, and you have to keep in mind that this engine can deliver up to 38 miles per gallon on the freeways. In terms of safety, you got a host of features including backup camera, pre-collision system with pedestrian detection. Now finally, lane departure alert comes with steering assist as well as road age detection. So from now on, Toyota vehicles won't only bug you, they will also help you to avoid trouble. Besides, you've got full speed radar, cruise control, road sign assistant that reads the speed signs using the front camera. So what's missing? Yeah, in our package, blind spot monitors. Interior in this XSE boasts the soft tax sport seats, as well as piano black accents on the doors with some aluminum trim. You know what, I've got this weird feeling. It feels like I'm sitting in the first redesigned Mazda CX-5 a few years ago, and they completely revamped all their cars. Now you have to follow my idea and see the similarities where the new Corolla got better driving dynamics, better exterior, better interior, and overall even Toyota commercials got more creative. It was hard to imagine being surprised by Corolla just a few years ago, but they've done a lot to make it a really well-built car. To me, this driver's dash looks very similar to Chrysler 200 or Chrysler 300. Yeah, it's playing like a bread and butter. You got screen, you got your RPMs, you got a couple of other gauges. And it might be a great idea to finally do something like that, but they have to do something about the graphics too. So remember they used to have those smaller screens? Well, basically now they got bigger screen and the same graphics. Looks like they took all the software team and forced them to make this transmission better. And they probably still working on making better graphics. To be honest, the answer is pretty much simple. It's a completely different car. If you're a taller person and if you're gonna get on the back seat, you might feel a little bit cramped. There is surprisingly plenty of legroom, but it's not as tall as you might think. So now we know it looks better, now we know it drives better. So overall, it brings you a better experience. There's something weird going on with the fuel cap. Well, not with the cap itself. Go to the gas station and you'll see they made the hose from something really soft. So on some of them, like this one, you will have a hard time to refuel unless you're gonna push it forward and hold it yourself. I mean, Toyota, you did a lot of good stuff in this car and this part looks kinda weird. I guess this world keeps spinning, and Toyota saw the stats and said, okay, you know what, in 2006 we did release a new Corolla and we made the record. 387,000 Corollas were sold. And after 15 years they're releasing something that really looks good, drives good, and brings you the impression this is a Toyota. And then you drive it, you enjoy it, it puts the smile on your face, and you realize, man, they can deliver when they want. It finally brings you safety, technology, and better look. Then you start realizing this is an entry-level Toyota Corolla. You've got 7 trims to pick. Soon you will see the hybrid review. And I guess all it's missing here, Android Auto and station wagon with the stick shift. Didn't they show station wagon in 2018 in Paris? I believe they did. We need a station wagon.